Yo, what's up internet? My name is Anthony, and we are a week into training camp and a week away from the Raiders' first preseason game. Let's go over the latest news and updates. The biggest news comes off the field. Gareon Conley has officially been cleared from his rape allegation. He has gone above and beyond what was necessary to prove his innocence. Reggie McKenzie and Jack Del Rio's trust in Conley looks to have paid off. They got a top 3 corner and likely top 10 pick with pick number 24. Now that Conley is cleared, he can focus on football without the big cloud hanging over him. Injuries are the biggest deal in camp, and Ben Heaney, Gareon Conley, John Feliciano, and Jihad Ward are all still not practicing. We are a week into camp, and missing the reps is a big deal, especially for Conley and Ward. They are young players expected to have a big role throughout the season, and the reps are necessary. In the big picture, let's hope the injuries aren't serious and they get to play some preseason games to get ready. In good news, Mario Edwards Jr. and Bruce Irvin have returned to practice. Edwards' injury wasn't supposed to be serious, but it's still a relief given his injury history. Irvin's returning is good, but him not getting the reps isn't really concerning, and he'll be the starter next to Mac again this year. Amari Cooper is hurt with a minor leg injury. He's returned, but now is back on the sidelines. It is a minor scare, and there's no reason to worry about Cooper. He's had time with Carr, and health is the biggest deal with over a month until the first regular season game. I'm willing to bet that if there was a regular season game tomorrow, he would play. Now for the battles. The right tackle competition is still on hold. With Donald Penn gone, Marshall Newhouse has been playing left tackle, and Vidal Alexander has been playing right tackle. My hope is that Alexander wins the right tackle battle eventually, but it's hard to compete when Marshall isn't even playing right tackle. Khalil Mack will make sure either right tackle is prepared for the starting job. Hopefully, Donald Penn returns and we have a deeper look at the competition. The linebacker competition looks to be Corey James and Marquel Lee's to lose. Lee replaced Tyrell Adams pretty early in camp and has held down the spot since. Let's not pretend that Lee blew anyone away with this play, but it does show how much faith the staff has in Lee. Hopefully, Lee and James lock the spot down and play well enough that it's not a huge concern. I think the coaches feel the same way and are giving the young players a shot to be the players in the middle of the defense. And now, we move on to the defensive line. Even though Andy Vanderdoss missed most of the offseason due to school, he has been working with the first team in a rotation. He's shown plenty of flash and even recorded some pressure and a sack from the inside. He has plenty of talent, and with the return of Edwards, they can form a pretty solid defensive line. Vanderdoss, Edwards, and Justin Ellis make a pretty formidable defensive line. Hopefully, Jihad Ward steps up and can create a deep defensive line rotation and create some pressure up the middle. In a bit of surprising news, Sean Smith has officially been demoted to the second team and replaced by TJ Carey. Smith has not had a good camp and was supposed to battle with Gareon Conley for the starting spot, but Conley hasn't even been practicing. He should be dominating against lesser competition, but that is not the case. Rather than battle and fight for his spot, he has been moping. That is not a good look and definitely not what you want from a $10 million corner. In training camp, the defense usually gets the better of the offense early. That is not the case with this camp. With how dangerous the offense is and how much Derek Carr has played with his weapons, he should take advantage of our defense. As long as Derek Carr is healthy, there is just no telling how far he can lead this team. However, Edwards' return to camp seemed to allow the defense to finally have a good day against the offense. It could just be a coincidence, but on Thursday, the defense finally made some plays, including getting a couple picks off of Derek Carr. Camp is always going to be a back and forth between the offense and the defense. If this defense can play well against our offense, then they'll be really prepared for the rest of the league.